Hey, I'm just gonna start this video off. What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube world, YouTube land? I'm Real Estate Jay, and
It's gonna be a cold summer.
what in the world is SA? Right? I have to abbreviate it. Right? Assault. The first word. What is SA? You know what? It has not been defined what SA is. And I'm talking about everything that's going on in New York right now with Jamie Foxx, Mayor Eric Adams, and even Diddy. Everything is SA. And I'm getting to a point where I'm thinking that these women that are just that had consensual acts with these particular individuals are just coming forth saying, "Hey, I had sex with this person. Yeah, I had sex with this person, and now I want to sue." These people are just suing them because this particular Adult Survivors Act is coming up to an end, right? It's expiring, right? In New York. It's only based in New York. So I really believe that this SA is just people having sex with people. Oh, do you mean to tell me that this might be, and I'm not talking about the victims like the one guy who was doing things to his patients. We're not talking about them because these are not always the cases. You mean to tell me that these women go and make these bad decisions, or they think they're bad decisions, and now they're entitled to a compensation 30 years later? And they can just say, yeah, I had sex with Mayor Eric Adams in 1993. And you know what? Yeah, we did it. And we did this while we were doing it. And you know what? I just don't like it all of a sudden now that I'm married and have kids and probably divorced and broke.
Sensational.
So I'm going to go ahead and sue Mayor Eric Adams for $5 million. I don't even know what SA is. I think it's just a political term that's being used to make it demonize the man that they're going after. Because it's like, the other word, the 4-letter word that starts with an R and ends with an E, that's very bad and it's not consensual. Like, we know what that is, right? That's not consensual. Something happened. It was forced. We know what that is. But when you say SA, what in the world does that mean? It's just like with the assault rifles, when the media starts talking about that, and I'm like, what is an assault rifle? Because no American has an assault rifle. We have AR-15s, which stand for Armor Light 15 machines. But we use the word assault rifle because it sounds like, oh my God, it's so horrible. That's not even what it's called. So y'all educate me. Is this just a media term that they use? But what does SA actually mean? I don't know. I'm starting to believe it just means that I had sex with this person, and that's it. And it was consensual. And now I just want to sue this person because I decided to make a bad decision at one point in time, and I want to sue him. Yeah, I just want to sue him. Yeah, I'm going to go to this New York catch and whatever place, and I met Jamie Foxx. You act like you didn't know who Jamie Foxx was? You knew exactly who he was. You probably love all his movies. You're probably attracted to him. And if he did come up and say, oh, you smell good, okay. Oh, and then all of a sudden his hands just end up in all type of places that you just didn't want. You probably wanted it. And you probably forced yourself on him. I watched that video of Cuba Gooding Jr. with his accuser, and his accuser walked over to him while he was sitting down with the woman already. Cuba Gooding Jr. was sitting down with the woman, talking to a woman, and the accuser coming up to him. And then she just, all of a sudden accused him of the touching. And I'm like, come on, y'all. What is going on? What's going on in the legal system here? Like, come on, man. Y'all just incentivizing women to go out there and make bad decisions. And then you say you can get compensated too at any point in time in your life, even if you're, married and moved on with stuff. Because I bet you a lot of these women have been moved on, or they're probably in financial situations where they're broke. And they can say, oh, my gosh, I did this in New York. Oh, there's an Adult Survivors Act. Oh, I can go ahead and sue the man that was broke at one time. And now he's rich now. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and file an SA assault on him. What is S assault? What is this? Define it to me. Tell me what it is. Because it sounds like you just had sex with somebody. You was an adult and you was in a clear mind and know what it was. You took sex ed probably back in middle school. So you know what it was. You were a full-grown adult and you decide to sit and sleep with a man. I'm tired of it, man. Listen, I'm tired of it, man, because it gets to a point where the media only is going to cover the first part of the story, which is when it comes out. But then when it actually, settles or the man wins his name, they don't really pump that up in the same light. Just like with Jonathan Majors, found out the woman was lying on him, but the damage was already done to his name. She already claimed all this BS on him and ruined all of his endorsements, his movies, his money, his name. But the media doesn't pump it up at when it's over and his name is supposed to be saved. They just want to tear people down. I'm tired of it. I'm watching these videos right here, and I'm just hearing S.A., S assault, S assault, S assault. I'm like, what in the hell is it? Because this is just a media term at this point. Yes. So I don't know Axl Rose, like I said in my other video, but I don't believe Jamie Foxx did that. I don't believe Mayor Eric Adams did that. And if he did, it was probably consensual. I mean, come on now. Let's not act like people aren't out here having consensual sex. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, I think he was just on some wild stuff. But I also think that Cassie put it on herself as well and found out she can get paid. And I think that's what she's doing now. They bringing Bill Cosby back to the forefront again. Why we bringing Bill Cosby back to the front of the classroom? He already suffered so much. My man been in prison. He old. And the women still coming out at him. This is unacceptable, man. But again, this was passed by Democrats. This law was passed by Democrats. The same people that tell you they're for the black community, we're all for you, they passed the Adult Survivors Act, which is, guess what? Guess who was in the news? Diddy, Jamie Foxx, Bill Cosby, Cuba Gooding Jr., black folks going down from legislation that Democrats have passed. Y'all got the message yet? Y'all understand that the Democrats aren't for you? And guess what? It got signed off by the Democratic governor. Congratulations, black folks that love Democrats. You played yourself again. Congratulations. The Democratic Party was never for you in the beginning. They out there in New York throwing people up under the bus. We're not even gonna talk about the migrants. We're just gonna stick to this SA stuff. This is it. This is just my rant. Because I seriously don't know what S assault means no more. And if that's the case, every man in America should be nervous about this. And if they're in New York, every man in New York should be so nervous about the Adult Survivors Act, because S assault at this point just means that a woman had sex with you. So if you had sex with any woman, you should be nervous in New York, because they can come out of the woodworks and say all type of stuff. Like, you weren't down with this man, get this up out of here, man. Y'all up here, y'all doing money grabs. Y'all trying to take money from these celebrities out in New York because y'all did something at that particular time and place. Shame on these women. And then they want to be, then they don't want to be disclosed. So they get to go under the radar and get paid while the man suffers. Man, get up out of here. If y'all don't define what S assault is, man, let's throw this out the window. I'm out of here. Like I say, after every video, that this is chess, not checkers. And I'm going to see y'all at work.